Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Habari za hasaburi. Karibu ni umbani. Twendi zetu kuja na kula chakula miji baridi. Kuvuta kiti. Kachini kumpumzika unakaribishwa. Jifurahishe marafiki yangu. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. This is your home girl. Arabia. Barbosa. 914 Westchester County, New York. We coming to you video. Yeah, it's me, children. This is your home girl. Arabia. Yo, you see the title. You see the title. When someone challenges your presence in a space or in a situation, it's time to get gone. It's time to get ghost. It's time to stop fucking with people that really don't fuck with you. Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Let's talk about fake, phony people. Let's talk about fake, phony people and how they can't hide their phoniness. Let's talk about them. You know what? Because anytime someone challenges your presence, challenges you being in a certain space or a certain place, and they challenging your sexuality, your sexual identity, they're trying to question about what's going on between your legs and in your bedroom. It's time to get ghost. It's time to get ghost. Anytime someone got questions about you and who you are, it's time to fucking get ghost. Anytime someone starts picking at you and you're in the fucking chat, you're not fucking with them, you're not bothering with them, you disagree with them for whatever reason, and you get disrespected, someone tries to call you out on some bullshit, on a bull crap charge, that shows you right there what kind of person they are. That shows you right there what kind of person these people are, man. And Muggs sitting back, not saying nothing. You know, that's what really fucks with me, is when other motherfuckers are sitting right there in the fucking chat, right? And they hear the person out of their fucking mouth disrespect you, and they're sitting in the chat and they're not saying a goddamn thing. There's something wrong, man. So who's really on your side and who really ain't? This is how you find out when people really fuck with you, when people really rock with you, and who don't really fuck with you, who don't rock with you. Who just around you just to, I guess, to put up with your presence because they need a fucking view. Motherfuckers will show you quick on this app who the fuck they are. Let me tell you something. One thing I don't do, I don't put up with a whole bunch of bullshit. If I don't want somebody in my chat, guess what? I get them out. I tell them to leave. If they don't leave, I time them out. If they persist, if they cause any kind of problems or any kind of disturbance, that person is banned. Because there ain't no way in the world I should put up with anybody's fucking disrespect. It just doesn't feel right to me. I'm not going to put up with people's fucking disrespect. And then other motherfuckers rocking with the bitch, son of a bitch, and they don't say nothing. They don't fucking say nothing. They act like that shit is cool, or they try to pretend that they don't see or hear what the fuck going on. Yo, shout out to the chat, man. Yeah, Miss V. When someone's challenging your presence somewhere, it's time to get ghost. I don't care if you cool with the other people. I just seen today. I just seen today. I already had my fucking suspicions. Already had my fucking suspicions. But today confirmed what I was thinking. Today confirmed what I was thinking. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I'm gonna give everyone a perfect example. A couple of years ago, there was this woman named Jabba the Hutt. Everybody know who she is. A piece of shit racist motherfucker that sits in a fucking wheelchair. This bitch started disrespecting me. There were people that were present at that particular time who didn't say a goddamn thing to this woman. They didn't say shit until she turned on them. Until she turned on them. This is how you. But when that person was attacking me, when Jabba the Hutt was coming for me, I seen who was laughing. I seen who was enjoying themselves. Oh, I seen all that. I seen all that. And there's no such thing as, oh, I was laughing because I was uncomfortable with the certain situation. If you're really cool with people, you're not going to be laughing when someone is disrespecting them. You're going to take up for them. You're going to say something. Because you kind of like feel like they throwing rocks your way too. But the only thing that fucks with me is when other people that's sitting around, they're hearing the same shit, they don't have nothing to say. It's like they fucking agree with it. Yo, shout out to the chat. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for moderating. Yeah, when someone starts questioning your presence, it's just like living in Jim Crow. People are when you go into a certain space or a certain place, and people are telling you you don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here. Not because you did something to them, it's because of your sexuality. Whatever kind of sexual assignment you got, whether it be chosen or not. And I find out a lot of people in this fucking sector is homophobic. But and the biggest homophobes got relatives that are homos. Let's say that again. The biggest homophobics on this shit got relatives that are homos. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Yeah, but that's a very important lesson. When someone starts questioning your presence in a certain space or a certain place, it's time to fucking go. And not only do you withdraw your support of that particular person, whoever disrespected you, you need to withdraw your support for the others. So I'm looking at other people. Yeah, I'm really pissed. I'm really tight with that shit. When I feel that someone's disrespecting me, yeah, it's time to fucking go. That's why I don't really be over there with the rabbits. That's why I really don't be over there with Sis and them. Because I ran into the same problem. But at least I have been knowing Sis for more than a year. And when what happened? What happened around Thanksgiving? Didn't Sis apologize to me? He had the heart and the courage and the nerve to apologize. He said, baby, I know you took it wrong. I apologize. But you got some mugs on this fucking app, they'll never apologize. They'll never see where they go wrong. They rogues, for real. And I'm tired of giving people chance after chance after chance, especially if I know they don't fucking deserve it. Especially if I know they don't fucking deserve it. Word, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Yeah, we got 7 in the building. We got 4 likes. We got 7 in the building. We got 4 likes. Yo, shout out to the chat. We got mugs in the building that ain't typically typing. Because they know what I'm saying is fucking true. When someone starts questioning your presence, it's time to fucking go. And I don't see nothing funny. I don't take none what I heard today as a fucking joke. I take it as a personal attack. I take it personally. Especially if I get up there and I say something and I fucking leave for whatever reason. But I know now not to fuck with certain people on this app. I know now not to fuck with you. And everywhere I see them people, everywhere, it's gonna be something said. I don't give a fuck. You got a lot of pocket watchers on this fucking app. Motherfuckers get jealous and upset because motherfucker be donating to motherfuckers. Some people don't deserve the donations that they get. I will say that. Some people don't deserve shit because they got every fucking thing. They're related to a fucking celebrity. They didn't have to build their fucking YouTube channel. They had help. You know what I mean? And I really don't like a lot of people on this app. And the ones that's pissing me off are the ones who were once Quamites. They were once a part of We the People. Not all of them, just some. And it's the main ones that were trying to get back with KB. That's the thing that fucks with me. They are so uncomfortable with who they are. So what they try to do, they try to attack people that they don't agree with on a certain level. Yo, I just couldn't believe what the hell I was fucking hearing about Lovelace today. And I thought that was so fucking wrong. And I thought that was so fucking disgusting. And I thought that was so fucking shameful. That's why I hit the link and I went up there. And I asked what the fuck was going on. Why he had an agenda against that woman. He going around saying the dumb shit he's saying. Dumb motherfucker. Keep hiding behind that fucking Bible. Son of a bitch. I can't stand people that's like him. You try to put up with them, but then they always fucking do something to fuck it up. Running around talking about who's homosexual and who's not. Why the hell people got so much problem with who's doing what? Who's doing what? Because if you look in some of your families, a lot of the men are homosexual. And guess what? They got kids and they got grandchildren. Let's say that for the people again in the back. There's a lot of homosexual men walking around who got children and who got grandchildren. And some of them got great-grandchildren. But they're homosexual. They're as gay as the day is long. They be sucking on a man's dick in secret. Yeah, now we got 4 in the building. We got 5 likes. Yeah, because I said some shit that people wasn't expecting. Or they don't fucking like. Don't come back over here you don't like with the shit I'm saying. So yeah, man. Yeah, when someone questions your presence somewhere or you being in a place or a certain space, it's time to fucking go. Don't have nobody questioning you. Don't have nobody challenging you. Especially if they're not fucking supporting you. I don't, all the motherfuckers that challenge me on this app, I don't see them putting nothing in my fucking Cash App. I don't see them doing a goddamn thing. They don't donate to me. So if you don't donate to me, for real, you don't really fucking support me. I heard a YouTuber say that this evening. Yeah, I heard a YouTuber on this platform say, and this is how she measures who supports her. If you come into her chat, right? And let's say you don't hit the Cash App at all. And all the time and you knowing her, that means that you really don't support the channel. I've heard her say that. And you know what? I don't blame her for saying it. I started saying it a long time ago, and I'm going to go back to saying it. If people don't hit the Cash App or share videos, then that means they don't really support this channel. They don't. It's amazing to me how motherfuckers can donate to other motherfuckers. I don't care if it's $5, I don't care if it's $10, and they come over here, they sit over here all the fucking time, don't never, not one time donate. Cash App, $ Arabia 914. For real. Shout out to the chat, man. You got a lot of motherfuckers on this app that will never ever give back to their fucking audience. They will take and take and take, but they will never fucking give back to their fucking audience. Shoot, I remember when I used to do Cash App giveaways. Yeah. Only thing people had to do back then, because I had my bigger channel then, only thing people had to do back then was do the riddles. To solve the riddles. That's it. I was doing Cash App giveaway. Not big prizes, but just to show my appreciation to my audience. You know what I mean? For real. But it's amazing to me that people that don't never support your channel, don't never support you, and I don't give a fuck. Everybody don't ask for Cash App donations. Guess what? I do. I ask for Cash App donations. I don't give a fuck. And I don't have to have a hot dog stand or a car wash or none of them shits. I don't have to have an LLC, none of that crap, because I see a whole lot of other motherfuckers ain't got no LLC, ain't got no what is that? EINC or whatever the fuck that is. You know, when you got a business and you're paying taxes on your business. You got a lot of motherfuckers on here that don't be paying no kind of goddamn taxes. I'm sure they don't. You got motherfuckers that monetize, but they constantly want what's in your fucking pocket. What's in your fucking wallet? But they fucking monetized. The fuck out of here. Fake, phony people, man. And people can only fake and phony for so long, and then they show their true selves. They show their true fucking nature, and they show how they really fucking feel about you. And nobody can really hide around me. You can't hide for too long. Because when I first came into the world, I met my first two enemies, open rivals, enemies, blood relation, parents. Motherfuckers that chose the world instead of choosing to take care of their fucking seed. That's how I know who the fake, phony people are around me. I measure everybody by those two people. That's what I do. And if they had backstabbed me and betrayed me and high treason and all that sabotage shit, what makes me think other people won't do it? What makes me think other people won't do me the same way? So everyone is measured on that corner. Everyone. And like I said, people can't hide forever. I know who's real with me, and I know who ain't. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, man. So today, Johnny Blaze was live, and I haven't been over there in a while. I used to be a member over there, and Johnny Blaze, he got some pretty good videos. I went over there, I spoke to him, I spoke to the people in the chat, I sat there for a few minutes, I listened to the content, and when I had enough, I left. You know what I mean? Because I can't tell people how to run their fucking channel. I don't want to hear nothing about no Kevlo. I don't want to hear nothing about Beautiful One. And I don't want to hear nothing about no Armando Black. Armando Black is one of the biggest liars on the YouTubes. He's one of the biggest mentirosos. I don't want to hear nothing about him. But for some reason, people are talking about him now. It's like he'll go away for a little bit, pretend to do sports, pretend to do other content, and then come back and get involved with all the bullshit, all the smoke. That's what Armando Black does. I don't trust anything that nigga does. Not at all. Fuck him. I don't like Beautiful One because all she does is start up shit, funding wars. That's what she does. People talk about division. This whole sector has been divided for a long, long time. Let's talk about people's families. People's families are divided. So what do you expect from a bunch of strangers on the YouTubes, on this platform? What do you expect? There's some people that have been loyal to me and some people that have not been loyal to me. You know what? There was someone a while back told me, said, look, Ray, I remember when you started your Arabia Barbosa channel, but I also remember the other channels you did too. Because none of the content changed. It was all the same content. Nothing changed. Of course, things changed because the years flew by and you met other people on this fucking app. Word. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good, Mrs. V. I still got the head cold, but that's to be expected. Yeah, and I got some rest. I didn't get the rest I wanted to get because I had to go back out, of course. and I run an errand for myself. But as soon as that was done, I came back straight to the house. But I got something I gotta do this morning. So, you know. I want to go on a job ticket, but if I can't go on a job ticket, then I got other business I need to fucking handle today. Today is Friday. Yeah, so it can't wait. And then I got all weekend. So Saturday, I got to go back out anyway, catch me the van ride so I can go up to where my other job was at, collect that W-2, because on Saturday afternoon, between Saturday and Sunday, I want to complete my taxes. I want to get my taxes done. For real. I don't want to hold on to the W-2s too long. Shout out to the chat if that makes sense. If that makes sense to you. But thank you for asking, Mrs. V. I got to keep remembering to put this thing on all messengers when I first go live or whatever the case may be. And you know what? I don't mean no harm. I don't know. But I went into Johnny Blaze channel today. I was sat over there for a little while. Why? Because I've been knowing Johnny Blaze for a long time. He's been on this app for a minute. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. I sat there with him for a little bit. Then I went to someone else's channel. You know what I mean? Word. Then, for some reason, Sister T went live after 10 o'clock last night. So I went over there with Sister T, rocked out with her for a little bit. Not for the whole video, because I ended up going to sleep. You know, so I shout out to Sister T. I went to sleep on Sister T. You know, she don't even be over here in the sector too much, but when she do come, she comes periodically. And she don't bother nobody. She really don't. But one thing I can't appreciate about her, she never hid her feelings. She was always upfront with me, straight with me about certain things. You know what I mean? We've had that conversation. I mean, I remember when she used to drop her link. I used to hit her link. She used to hit mine. So I don't mind her, you know, doing whatever she's doing. Shout out to Sister T. I like Sister T. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop liking her. You know what I mean? Word. Not at all. But there's some motherfuckers on this app. I'm like, why the hell they fucking talking about anybody? Why? There's certain people on this app that don't need to talk about nobody. Nobody. Shouldn't even have an opinion about nobody. For real. Shout out to the chat. And what's so weird, and you know what? When I was growing up, right, and I used to hear the term, if people are wondering what's between your legs, that means you're doing a good job. Let's say that again. If people are wondering what's between your thighs, that means you're doing a very good job at doing whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? Some people say they became confused when they first started seeing me on the platform. I don't give a fuck about people's confusion. Keep your confusion to yourself. Keep your confusion or opinions to your fucking self. If you can't address me when I first meet you. Keep your fucking opinions to your fucking self. And that's what's weird to me. We got a lot of weirdos, we got a lot of creeps in this fucking sector. They're wondering about what's between other people's legs instead of worrying about what they got going on in real fucking life. They're wondering about what other people are doing in their fucking bedrooms instead of worrying about what they're doing in their own bedroom or lack of. Because I don't have to come on camera and say X, Y, and Z. People, I heard there was a mention today about Birdman. Okay, why are people worrying about him? Why are people worrying about him? See, people want to stay in my fucking business when they should be minding their own business. Don't worry about Birdman. Worry about the bitch you don't have. Worry about why you are fucked up in the head. And it's mostly the men that got something to say. It's never the women. It's never the women. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Oh, what you say? You like the way I say what? Job? It's either hospital, job, there's some other words I be saying that a lot of people don't say it the way I say it. See, when I was going to school, Mrs. V, there was just certain things that either I learned how to say or pronounce, or I didn't learn how to. You know what? My grandmother was the exact same way. So we say words a certain way. You know what I mean? Me and the old Portuguese. Me and the old Cape Verdean Big Mama. Shout out to being Cape Verdean. Shout out to being Cape Verdean American. Yeah, I'm not in the same boat as the rest of these niggas. Yeah. Now I'm coming back to the point as to why I hate certain niggas. Yeah. Why there's a lot of hate towards certain people that look like me. And I don't give a fuck because I've been feeling that way for a long time. And I don't think I hid that fact. I can't stand stupid people, and I can't stand ignorant people. I can't stand them. I can't stand people that think everything is a fucking joke or everything's fucking funny. Because I don't see nothing as a joke right now, and I don't see nothing funny right now. You know what I mean? And I don't know what it is about Lovelace that got some people all bunched up in their fucking feelings. Lovelace, if you out there, I don't know what you did or what you said that got people in their fucking feelings. Where they coming at you, they coming at you, they coming at you. They weren't about you. And I told them, I said, I don't know why they weren't about Lovelace. See, people that worrying about who's a who and who's a not, you gotta look at them people. Why are they so worried about it? Why are they so fucking concerned? Are they gonna put any money in Lovelace's pocketbook? Are they gonna put any groceries in Lovelace's house this month? No, but they got so much to say. That's some haterism shit. Haterism. We got a lot of haters in this sector, yo. A lot, yeah. You and that lady don't do nothing to nobody. I have never seen Lovelace go after anyone. I've never seen her attack anyone. I have never heard her speak ill of anyone in the sector. I have never experienced her speaking ill of anyone in this sector. But I find it so interesting that people speak very ill of her. They said that she said something. She had an opinion about something. I wasn't there. I didn't hear what the hell she said. And you know what? I didn't hear it, and I don't fucking want to hear it. I don't give a fuck. How about that? If she my people, if she down with me, and I've been knowing her for years, I don't give a fuck. People are gonna have to learn how to be loyal to people. People are gonna learn how to be nice to people that are nice to them. If you got a problem with someone or you're getting in a disagreement with someone, then you should be able to address that person. You should go, either you can't, if they can't come to your channel, y'all should go to a neutral channel, hit the link, get on the panel, and talk to each other. I've seen it happen. I've seen beautiful, wonderful things happen where people have a conversation. What's up, Uncle Al? What's up, Queen Regina? Yeah, Lovelace is awesome. But for some reason, Bishop got a problem with her. He got a real issue with her. I don't know what it is, but I just couldn't listen to it. I hit the link over there where he was at, but I just couldn't take it no more because I thought it was a bunch of bullshit going on. That was crap. And I'm not gonna listen to crap. I can't learn nothing from you. And I'm not gonna sit there while somebody's talking about somebody I'm cool with. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna fucking do it. And number one, Lovelace don't have her own channel. Okay? So she goes wherever she wants to go. She goes wherever the fuck she wants to go. And she can say whatever she wants to say on whatever panel. But I have never heard her speak ill of anyone. And that comes to show you that some people will actually pick at innocent people that haven't done anything to anyone, or it might be he disagreed with something that she said, and instead of confronting her, he wants to spread a narrative. And I'm not helping you spread it. Niggas need to be careful. Niggas need to be careful about what they be saying on this app, especially when you go after a certain group of people. That's crazy. But that goes to show me that in an indirect way, not only was he throwing the brick at her, and I had spoke up for her. So he got an issue with me. I don't give a fuck. Because guess what, Bishop? I ain't got to go back over to your fucking dead ass channel no more. Dumbass motherfucker. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Mrs. V, Uncle L, Queen Regina, and Kiss My Cheeks. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Good morning, everyone. Habari za hasaburi. Habari za hasaburi. Yeah, karibu. Karibu to my channel. You're welcome over here. Yeah, man. But like I said, people can't hide their fake phoniness for very long. People can't hide who they really are for very long. If my two parents were my two biggest rivals, my two open enemies, what do I think about people in real life or on this fucking app? Like I said, you can't hide your fake phoniness for long. You can't hide. Not around me. But I'm always looking for someone to do something to me. Always. Shout out to the I don't put nothing past nobody. Yeah, man. Bird. Kiss my cheeks. Hold on. I don't see kiss my cheeks. Hold on. It's on all messages. Okay. For some reason, I don't see kiss my cheeks in here. All right, man. Let me look at this chat. Well, she shows up. Okay, yeah. All right, there she go. There go kiss my cheeks. Yeah. I didn't see her first, but I see her. Yeah, I like to read the chat every now and then. Yo, shout out to Queen Regina. Queen Regina, what you been doing? Queen Regina don't usually be up this early. Queen Regina, you don't usually be up this early. Uncle L, Uncle L, was you in Johnny Blaze chat earlier? I don't remember seeing you, but anyway, I was over there for a little while. I was over there with Johnny Blaze for a little while. Right after I left from Bishop and them, I went out and did my errand, and then I came back and I saw Johnny Blaze was live, so I went over there and sat with Johnny Blaze in the chat, in his chat for a little while, cause I knew nobody was gonna bother me. I knew nobody had nothing stupid to say. You know what I mean? Word. And then later on, I think I went into Sister T chat. I don't never have no problems over there. Every time I come over there, people always saying hello to me. You know what I mean? They always say hello. She always says hello. I be in there typing and writing in Swahili. She'll look at it and be like, she don't know what I'm saying. But she don't say nothing. She don't be like, she like, Arabia will switch over to English. Or I'll write something in Swahili and put a slash in it, write something in English. I'll translate it. You know what I mean? Because I want people to know what the hell I'm saying. I want people to know what the hell I'm saying. Yeah, there's no such thing as talking in code over here. I don't talk in code over here. There's no need for me to be subliminal over here neither. Bishop, what he did today was some bullshit, cornball, drag nasty, no name, off brand shit. And not only that, other people seem to agree with it because they sat in the chat and said nothing. Sat in the chat and said absolutely nothing while he was trying to chastise Lovelace. And I got an issue with that. There might have been one person in that chat that took up for Lovelace other than myself, but other than that, nobody else said nothing. It's like everyone else was agreeing with the shit. Yeah, I got an issue with that. So I got a lot of issues with a lot of people on this app. And one of the biggest issues is all that fake, phony bullshit. All that two-faced shit. I don't like it. I mean, people need to say what they say. Say what you say and say what the fuck you mean. And that's for anybody. Word. I heard Queen Regina say one thing and then she can come back the next week and say the same thing. It doesn't change. I've heard Sister T say stuff and then come back the next week and say the same thing. You got some people on this app who they got an issue with themselves, so they try to take it out on other people, and they can't seem to repeat what they said the first time. Or if they try to repeat it, then they throwing lies in the bullshit. That I can't stand. I can't stand that. I can't stand that. And I feel like people need to speak the fuck up. For real. You speak up for everyone else, why you can't speak up for her? Period. Yeah, Queen Regina, this weather is... I ain't gonna lie, Queen Regina. It did snow up here in South Carolina over the weekend. But, Queen Regina, it was so fucking warm that when the snow came down, I knew it wasn't gonna last because it was soft. Like when I went outside that evening and started walking in it, it was very soft. I said, "Oh, I don't think this is gonna turn to ice. If it do, it ain't gonna last." The next day, Queen Regina, why the sun came out and started melting up all the snow? There's not a trace of the snow. There's no trace. It's like people trying to solve a crime and they can't solve it because there's no DNA, there's no fingerprints, there's no way you can solve the crime. We can't do law and order over here. We can't do law and order over here. Shout out to the chat. Who? Oh yeah, Lovelace is awesome. And so yeah. That's why I couldn't understand why Bishop was coming for her. You know? But you know, I come to find out that some people, if you don't agree with what they want you to agree with, then you are a problem, you are concerned, you are an issue, you are the enemy. That's where I find, instead of people saying, okay, let's agree to disagree, nah, they want to come with some narrative. And I don't like that shit. I don't like it. People are so worried about stuff they don't need to be worried about. That's the way I see it. Yeah, but that snow came and it went, and it was cold this morning. I think it stayed cool all day because the sun never did come out. It was cloudy it was overcast all day today. I miss New York weather because it's either going to be cold or it's not going to be cold. You know what I mean? I remember that one year New York had that hurricane. I remember one year I was up there and some kind of weather had happened. I forget what had happened. But I remember I had left from Yonkers and I went to the South Bronx for some reason. I can't remember. Oh, you know what? One of my sisters, she had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend was living in the South Bronx. And that's why I used to go to the South Bronx so much. Yeah, man. I used to leave from my house because I used to live on Saratoga Avenue. So that meant that I would have to walk across the street. I would have to go to South Broadway to catch a bus, which was usually the 4. I would catch the 4 bus. The 4 bus would take me to the 4 train. Okay. Then I would switch from the 4 train to the either to the 2 train or to the 5 train to get to that part of the South Bronx that my sister was living in. I forget the name of the street too. Shout out to the chat. But I used to work in the Bronx. I used to work for a company on Jerome Avenue. Yeah, there was a temp company over there I used to work for. So, yeah. Because over there is the train, it's the D train. And then you got the newspaper stand. And then there's like a car wash across the street. Yeah. Yeah. I can see it now in my mind. See, when I say certain streets in New York, I can see it in my mind. It's all in my memory. Like Madonna said, in my memories. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Madonna. What's up, Tamika? Yeah, good morning, Tamika. Tamika, are you at work or are you home? Cause I know you've been working a lot lately. I don't remember seeing you in no chats today. So I'm like, yeah, Tamika probably was at work last night or she was asleep. See, I can tell when you and Lonnie be at work or y'all be asleep. I can tell when y'all 2 niggas be asleep or be at work. Y'all got the same style. Shout out to Lonnie. Lonnie did not go live today. I don't remember Lonnie going live this morning. I don't remember Lonnie going live this afternoon. Shout out to the Empress. She probably was too busy going in other people's chat. Because there's a lot going on this app. Armando Black came back and got involved with some bullshit. A bunch of tonteria. Yeah. Beautiful One is still involved with a lot of tonteria. Kev Low. I just don't like none of these. I don't like Armando Black. I don't like Beautiful One, and I don't like Kev Low. I definitely don't like Kwame Brown. I don't like TJ. I don't like Rodney. I don't like Nacho. I don't like Biz 101. I don't like Garrick. If you're Kwamite, I just don't fucking like you. At least I've been saying that for years. I've been saying it for years. An Easy Dizzy and then came in this chat a while ago. I had the sniper asses. Girl, tired of hearing that bullshit. Or Anthony went live. You know what? I didn't even go over there to Anthony because I didn't want to hear it. I didn't even go over to Anthony's. Gotta take them breaks and rest, right? Tamika, that is... Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes you gotta take breaks. No, I didn't even bother going to Anthony's channel. I didn't even know the little nigga was live. Or maybe I did see he went live and I just ignored the notification because when I don't want to hear certain shit, I will ignore the notification. Because I've been to Anthony's channel plenty of times. And I've tried to talk to Anthony, but Anthony is going to do what Anthony wants to do. So, and if I don't want to support it, guess what? I don't have to go over there. Period. Same thing with Sis or anybody. If I don't want to support Sis, guess what? I will not go to his channel. I will not look at his content. I've seen Sis go live plenty of times and I not go over there. I find something else to do. Shout out to the channel. Sometime I will go over there and I will support Sis. I'll listen to what he's saying and then I'll sit there for a little while and then I'll go on. Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about, but a shout out to the chat. So we're going to do roll call before I close this thing out. So we got Mrs. V, Queen Regina, which is Let Me Tell My Story, Uncle Earl, Kiss My Cheeks, and Tamika McCullough. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to you, Mrs. V, and Tamika for moderating for me early this morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm getting ready to close this out. I hope everyone has an awesome Friday, an awesome weekend. Shout out to y'all. I don't know if I'm going to go live later and drop the link. I don't know. I would rather go live like this and just send the link to whomever I want to come over here to sit on the panel. You know what I mean? Word. Shout out to the chat. That way I can control who really comes over and sits on my panel, who don't. You know what I mean? Word. All right, everyone. Shout out to everyone for coming over. Thank y'all for coming over and visiting with me and Tiffany typing in the chat, saying hello. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. This is your home girl, Barbosa. 914, which is the county of New York, coming to you with another live video, aka the BT1000, aka the Jeeper Creeper on this shit, aka Lucy the Vampire, aka the German Shepherd in the goddamn room. Yo, shout out to the chat, shout out to the YouTube streets. I'm out of here. I hope everyone has an awesome weekend. I want to thank everyone for coming over. I appreciate your view. I appreciate your support of this channel. Like and share the video. Coco Tasso the like button. Share the video. Hit the Cash App if you can. And I'm out. Peace. 914-1.